guy that's going to give you the juice to plug you back in, make you feel good about yourself, self-confidence, raise your self-esteem.
A national entrepreneur helps an area family with a major donation. Anthony Morrison and his brother helped the Burkhart family.
Would you know how to make money if you lost your job? Our next guest has a book that certainly might help you with that. It's called The Hidden Millionaire. It offers practical advice on how to...
Imagine being 25 years old and you're already living as a millionaire. Well, it's a reality for Anthony Morrison. He's the author of The Hidden Millionaire. He's here with secrets.
On the program today, a Mississippian who's found tremendous success by harnessing the power of the internet. And he says you can do it too. We'll meet Anthony Morrison of Madison in just a moment.
Isn't it amazing how many of these internet gurus you see these days just showing you fast cars and mansions and screenshots, just millions and millions of dollars they've earned, but they can't seem to teach you how to make enough money to pay your electric bill or maybe even just your cell phone bill? You know what the worst part of this is that while they're wasting your time with these empty promises, the money's moving fast and it's leaving you behind. Hi, I'm Anthony Morrison. Yeah, I can show you the fast cars and the Hollywood Cribs house and even the fancy vacations and the really big checks that I earn online every single month. And guess what? It's all real. This is not a movie set. Even though you might have seen me on television, everything that you see here came from the money that I made on the internet, starting from nothing.
But I've got a confession to make. It might seem obvious, but I've got a huge advantage. I'm 28 now, and I've already been making money online for 6 years. So how do you know that you can do this? How do you know I'm not just some out-of-touch marketer who got lucky, but couldn't help you if I tried? How do you know you can copy my ways of making money online, no matter where you're at right now? I want to get all that out in the open right away, because after teaching thousands of people how to make their own money online from home, the biggest question I get is, Anthony, how can I make money online fast if I'm starting from scratch and I need this to start working for me like yesterday? This is about real life, and I don't want you to dream. I want you to succeed, just like my students are doing now every single day. So quickly, it's like flipping a switch without slowing down for websites and blogs, domain names and hosting, SEO, CPA, PPC, CPV, and the rest of the same old tactics and tricks that just keep you going in circles, more confused and deeper in debt every single time around.
So let's take a step back, because needing to make money fast is exactly what got me started as a 22-year-old student in these dorm rooms right behind me. You know, 6 years ago, I was a student right here in Clinton, Mississippi. In fact, I was the first person in my family that ever got to go to a college like this. And I wanted to be a doctor. But what I didn't know was that just a few miles away back at home, my dad, who had retired and worked and saved his whole life, had just lost his entire retirement. My dad put his money and his trust into one company, and now my parents' life savings was gone.
I began shortly after I retired and invested practically my entire savings into WorldCom stock. And shortly thereafter, WorldCom collapsed and I lost all of my investment. And that was just a devastating time for us.
And he didn't even have to tell me at first, because my dad, he had to take care of his own family starting when he was just 13. And his biggest hope for me and my younger brother and my sister was for us to get to have that childhood that he didn't get to have and not to have to grow up so fast. By the time I found out, my parents were about to lose their home.
There were so many sleepless nights that I worried all the time. I worried about not being able to support the family, and with 3 children in school, 2 of them had not started college yet. My life was just, I felt like it was over with. I was just devastated.
What would you do? My parents had worked their whole lives to give me opportunities they never had, and now everything they'd sacrificed for was just simply slipping away. I wanted to do what my dad had done, quit school and help my family. But my dad wouldn't let me. He insisted that I had to stay in college. My family needed a miracle, and I needed a solution, fast. Well, they always say necessity is the mother of invention, right?
And what is so amazing about this is that Anthony was in school taking 18 hours. And he's a pre-med student, so those classes are pretty rough on you. And while he was doing that simultaneously, he created the internet business that produced these checks. Checks that it came in, and I'll give you amounts here, $101,000.
Okay, wait a minute. What happened there? How did my father go from staring down a disaster, about to lose everything, to holding a check in his hand for over $100,000 I'd made on the internet in just a few months? Even though I'd never made money online before in my entire life. Well, just in case you're wondering, yeah, this really happened, and it was no beginner's luck. It's still happening, and these fast commissions are 100% real. But don't just take my word for it.
103,000, 94,000, 90,000, 156,000. These were coming in sometimes 2 and 3 a month.
It was amazing. It was unbelievable.
I couldn't believe it. It would take your breath away. It still takes my breath away when I see what folks can do with internet marketing.
All from flipping on what I like to call the internet's real-time traffic switch. Ever heard the saying, money loves speed? Well, you're about to see just how true that is. After all, you just saw my own parents with checks that paid off their debts, paid my tuition, and even put my kid brother Adrian and my sister Britton through school debt-free. So fast, I didn't even have time to go through any internet marketing courses, learn how to build a website and drive traffic, or even get a bank account to cash the checks. That's right, I didn't even have a checking account of my own. That's how green I was. And I had to have commission checks sent to my parents' house. In fact, you might say that I just stumbled on this just because I didn't know any better. I've never been a computer nerd or a business mastermind. In fact, all this success was pretty much just a big accident at first. I know that doesn't make me sound like a guru genius, but hey, I'm okay with that. Because I literally managed to cut the line and started making more money than 99% of internet marketers. Heck, more money than all but probably 1% of the people in the country, period. Right from my college dorm room without any preparation or hard knocks or learning curve at all. You might even call it unfair. And I wasn't about to make that same accident happen for you. And listen, I'm not showing you this out of some ego trip or to rub your nose in how fast I succeeded when 99% of other people fail online forever. I'm talking about it and I'm doing it right now because I'm always getting asked this one big question. How do I just make money now? Heck, a lot of people just come right out and ask me questions like, Anthony, what would you do if you lost everything right now and you were literally dropped into a cornfield with nothing but a laptop with none of your money, none of your connection, and how would you make money online? So I know you don't have time to sit through training. I didn't either. I know you don't have just cash lying around to just go buy your way in. I get it. I know what it feels like to have so much at stake you can hardly breathe. Let alone learn SEO or PPC or article marketing or CPA or social media or product creation. And that's why this is just so important. Because here's the thing. My success happened fast, and that's no coincidence. Speed is the key to success online for 2 reasons. 1, the pace of the internet demands a system built on speed. People who don't earn money fast get frustrated and they quit before they ever have a fair chance. You've seen how it worked for me. And my dad? He got tired of me sending him checks, so he had me show him my system. And now, at nearly 70 years of age, he's making his own fast commissions from home. And he'd never even turned on a computer before. All this was activated by the internet's real-time traffic switch. So, what's the secret? It's the same secret you're seeing right here in this video today. I've taught this to thousands of students now. And I get emails, letters, even videos every week from people who've never met me. They've got no reason to like me or say a single kind word to me, except that I've shown them how to flip the switch of real-time, zero-cost internet traffic that makes them internet traffic that makes them the kinds of fast cash commissions show up in their mailbox and their accounts that people only dream of. Most of them didn't even know what you already know if you're watching this video right now, and they still saw these same kinds of commissions.
Hi, this is Lance.
Hello everybody, my name is Jerry Arichabala. I am 26 years old. I reside in Queens, New York.
You gotta understand, I'm talking about making double overtime, triple overtime type income, putting in part-time hours.
Hi, I'm Casey Jones from Phoenix, Arizona.
Have you ever been so excited about any guru system or push-button software or anything that you've ever been a part of online that you just had to sit down and write an email or a letter or take out your phone or your camcorder and shoot a thank you video? If you're watching this today, I'm guessing you probably haven't had that experience yet. Maybe you can't even picture how you'd ever be so excited about your future in online marketing that you'd do something like that. So now just imagine for a second the feeling of finally discovering something that works, where you know it without a shadow of a doubt right there and then that you finally found it. That you'll never have to buy another marketing course or listen to another guru open another email about the latest, greatest launch. Imagine being so excited you're finally sending me your success story. You've waited long enough and now finally it's your turn. It's waiting right on the other side of this page right now as you're watching this, and not a moment too soon, because here's exactly what's at stake. Right now, as of October 2011, the internet is leaving you behind. And if you want to catch up once and for all, you're running out of time. I'm not saying that to scare you. If you've ever felt like every guru method and software system you try seems to be outdated, slapped, or obsolete by the time you get your hands on it, you're right. Or if you've ever felt like everything online is just moving faster and faster and you just can't keep up with it, or decide what to focus on, or just go deeper into this information overload, it's not your fault. It's not just you. It's really happening. And it's why 99% of people online are getting nowhere fast, no matter how many courses they buy or how much software they download. Why is this happening? Well, it's actually the same reason my commissions and my students' commissions have just been going up and up every month since I started, while most marketers' income sputters and dries up, or never even gets off the ground. And it's what I call the real-time web effect. Now, what do I mean by real-time? What does a faster and faster web mean for you if you're trying to make money online? Consider this. Every single day, there are 150 million blogs being read, and 1.6 million new blog posts every day, 60 million new Facebook status updates, 140 million tweets, 2 million new videos are posted to YouTube every day. That's 35 hours worth every minute. Plus, 3.3 billion product and information searches, and 188 billion emails are sent. No wonder it's so easy for you and all the so-called traffic the gurus tell you to send, every blog post, email, and tweet, to just get swallowed up in a black hole. Disappear into the background noise without a chance of ever making you any money. Listen, I'm not surprised if you haven't heard the usual gurus on ClickBank talking about this. But this real-time web is even faster than the biggest search engines can keep up with. I mean, any honest search engine expert will tell you it can take days to get any site's index so people can find it. It's the reason why even supergiant Google can only keep up with about 12% of the internet right now, and that's shrinking. Forget all the hype. This is the reason so many people just keep failing to make money right now online, and I just can't sit back and watch it happen anymore. But I'm not here to bash other marketers. That's not going to make you any money, and the truth is, I don't want you to waste your time getting angry. I want you to spend that time finally experiencing the success you've been missing until now. Here's the good news. There's a way you can finally stop getting buried in the invisible web and turn the roller coaster speed of real-time web into your biggest unfair advantage. The difference between fighting the real-time web and getting your own real-time fast traffic really is that quick and that powerful. It's the difference between traffic that always feels like work, even if you have every guru's one-click product software ever made, and the traffic that you never have to think about. any more than you think about getting electricity when you turn on a light at home or getting water when you turn on a faucet. Don't get me wrong. I'm not promising you another one-click miracle. But this is traffic you don't have to spend hours searching for or worrying about never finding in the first place. Because it's all powered by the real-time web that's already here. And it's only going to keep getting bigger and faster with or without you. So let me show you just how fast this real-time traffic is and how effective it is at delivering results. Here's a brand new account I set up just the other day to demonstrate how effortlessly this works, starting completely from scratch. Here's an account that was earning just a trickle of sales until we tapped into the real-time web effect on September 28th. You can see the sales spiked into the hundreds virtually overnight and stayed there into October. That's what I mean when I say money loves speed. But that's just one account. Here's even better news. Now that I've pulled back the curtains and showed you why the real-time web effect finally puts you in a position to get fast traffic and commissions, I'm not just going to teach you how to fish. I'm just flat out giving you all the fish you can carry. It's called Fast Cash Commissions. And what you're seeing right here on the video for the first time ever is the nerve center my team and I use every day to get up-to-the-minute real-time traffic that brings in commissions faster than anything you've ever seen before. The secret is the real-time traffic switch technology I've spent over 6 years perfecting into a powerhouse that truly moves at the speed of the internet. This year, next year, and beyond. So I'll let you in on one little trade secret. The Fast Cash Commissions traffic software is so powerful and so complete, you don't even need keyword tools, social media tools, a list, or any of the usual must-haves for getting started online. You know, the stuff most gurus usually leave for the fine print. Fast Cash Commissions replaces all these expensive, complicated softwares and systems that do nothing but take up your time and take money out of your wallet every single month. This is the first and only traffic-getting software that's actually powered by the speed of the real-time web. And best of all, you don't even need a website, a blog, or a single domain name. And here's the best news that I've been saving for last. You see, I struggled at first to figure out how I could let you tap into these fast cash commissions as easily as my team and I do every single day. Because ordinarily, to build this kind of real-time web nerve center yourself, you'd have to invest thousands of dollars and go through hours and hours of training. I invested $50,000 of my own money putting this together. And again, I've never been able to share the full power of this except for with my coaching clients who pay me a minimum of $35,000 to learn it from me. But I don't want you to have to pay thousands or even hundreds or need any fancy setup or training to see these kinds of real-time traffic and commissions for yourself. You've already waited long enough. You deserve to see the results now. That's why I asked my elite team of programmers to come up with a way you could dial in to my software from home without any of the cost of training and getting it all set up yourself. So all you have to do is activate your own personal Fast Cash Commissions dashboard right on your home computer. PC or Mac, it doesn't matter. It works on any computer, and it's so easy. Listen, if my dad, who had never touched a computer before, can do this, you can too. If you're watching this video, you're already way ahead of him and many of my other successful students on the tech skills. You don't even need a fancy, fast computer or even a broadband internet connection, because your Fast Cash Commissions dashboard runs off my servers, and it's manned around the clock by my team. And I'm not stopping there. You've probably noticed a lot of gurus like to leave you in the dark about how to actually make money. Well, I'm going to flat out give you my fastest and most profitable cut and paste Fast Cash Commissions traffic activator campaigns. Here's what's included with your Fast Cash Commissions software. Campaign number 1, the Hot Market Sniper campaign that lasers in on cash-in-hand buyers hidden on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and more. And it tells you precisely how to turn their deepest desires into even more commissions. Campaign number 2, the Selector Tool campaign that reveals the exact buyer words you can plug into your campaigns on demand, plus a sneaky way to use Google and Alexa to pinpoint the hottest converting products on ClickBank. Campaign number 3, the Spy Tool campaign that mines SpyFu and Yahoo to ethically swipe traffic moneymakers already proven to work. This is one of the fastest ways to turn Fast Cash Commissions traffic into profits. Campaign number 4, the Social Intelligence campaign that scours the biggest social media platforms to get you raving fans most marketers never reach. This is the first time I've ever been able to reveal all of them at one place at one time. Plus, here's what you'll probably like best about the Fast Cash commissions right from the start. Just enter your unique traffic activator code to connect cash commissions right from the start. Just enter your unique traffic activator code to connect your dashboard to the Fast Cash Commissions data center. It's right there anytime you refresh your screen. Traffic so fast even Google doesn't know about it yet. It's the invisible web. Most online marketers never get to see right in front of you. Traffic you can watch with your own eyes in real time so that you know it's working. Trust me, this is going to blow you away. There are no ebooks to wade through, no complicated settings to get right, and most importantly, instead of that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach, instead of feeling like kicking yourself for putting your hopes into another push-button guru fantasy, when you see for yourself right away that this is real, and it's just as fast as I've told you, for the first time, you're going to feel like rewarding yourself. In fact, as soon as you see this real-time traffic for yourself, just step away from your computer and do something you've been meaning to do, hoping to do, but didn't feel like you had the freedom to do before. Treat yourself. Celebrate. Just give yourself a taste of what you'll be able to do every day once you've got your Fast Cash commissions feeding you real-time traffic on autopilot literally at the flip of a switch. It'll be right there waiting for you when you come back. Because again, this is the same real-time traffic technology me and my family have used to start living a lifestyle we couldn't have even imagined when I got started. Technology that brings in the same kinds of Fast Cash commissions and real-time traffic that made me $1.5 million in the first year alone. That put me and my brother and sister through college debt-free, all expenses paid. That's given me and my folks a ridiculous 15 dream cars all paid for in cash. That's let us vacation together anytime, anywhere we want at the drop of a hat. Heck, just on a whim, I flew my family down to Cabo where we stayed in a penthouse suite. And best of all, we got to just plain enjoy ourselves because we knew the traffic and commissions were still coming in even when we stepped away and didn't touch our computers for days at a time. Just imagine, have you ever wanted to just get away from it all anytime you want just because? How about being able to finally just unplug from the internet world, clean out your email, unsubscribe from all the guru hype and stress, and never need to buy another course or software again? Never sit through another marketing video. And isn't it finally time that happens for you? I mean, don't you deserve it by now? After all the dead ends and frustrations you've put up with in the past? Well, now you can. I know it's a big promise, and I'm only making it because I've seen this happen for so many other people just like you. Not just me, not just my family and my personal friends, but thousands of people I've never met, many of them much less internet savvy than you are right now. So listen, I know I could easily be charging the kind of price people normally have to pay to get hooked up with my system, or even just a fraction of it. That would mean hundreds of dollars just to give you the instructions on how to try to do it all yourself, or up to maybe $35,000 for me to come to you and have my team set you up with the same kind of real-time traffic nerve center I've got here. But you're not going to pay $35,000. You're not going to pay $1,997. Not $997, not even $497, not even close. Because thanks to the live feed dashboard technology my team's developed for you, and that I'm sharing here for the very first time ever, you can tap into my own state-of-the-art Fast Cash commissions for a one-time investment of only $47. You've already seen just how much money loves speed. And now that you're dialed into the real-time web for the first time, you've got the power to earn your investment in Fast Cash commissions with your first ever commission check and then some. Look, I'm not here to promise you instant overnight riches. You've got to take action to get results. But I've made it so easy, just as easy as possible, to get a huge jump on the competition straight out of the gate. How fast you run is up to you. If you're like me, your determination will shatter your limitations. And the profits you make are yours to keep for life. And don't worry about updates. Don't worry about keeping up with the real-time web as it gets even bigger and faster and more powerful. My team does it all for you with unlimited updates. And there's more. When you activate your Fast Cash commission dashboard today, I'll give you 2 traffic activator codes so you can tap into my servers from 2 computers, not just one. Still for just $47 one-time fee and free for life after that. Use both of them yourself, or use one to help out a family member or a friend that you know is struggling and doesn't even know this opportunity exists, just like I did for my dad. Help yourself to all the commissions you want and be a family hero to anyone in your life who needs it right from the start. And I'm still taking all the risk. That's right. It's all on me to deliver you this real-time traffic and fast commissions so you're totally covered from day one by my 100% money-back guarantee for a full 60 days. Put everything I've told you here to the test right from the comfort of your own home with zero risk. If at any time in those first 2 months you don't agree that Fast Cash Commissions is everything I've promised you and more, just simply email us and I'll rush you back every penny you paid on the spot. This offer is not available anywhere else, not on TV, not on my website, and it's easy to get started. So here's how to order. Just click the big orange Add to Cart button underneath this video right now and claim your 2 Fast Cash Commissions activator codes instantly. Remember, you've seen how fast I was able to achieve success online for myself and my family when the chips were down, the stakes were high, right from my college dorm room. Now here's your chance to break through to Fast Commissions by tapping your own dedicated line into the Fast Cash Commission software that's taken me 6 years to build for just one payment of $47 today. But nothing happens unless you act now. You've got to want this. Fast Cash Commissions is built for speed, and that means you need to be fast to claim what's waiting for you right on the other side of this page. Every minute you wait, real-time traffic is slipping through your fingers and ending up in front of someone else. So what about support? I'm not hiding behind some support desk or black hole email address. You can take out your phone and call anytime on my dime. And you'll get a real person on my team, not some outsourcer or virtual assistant somewhere in cyberspace, not some telemarketer who's just there to pitch you something. That means a real Fast Cash Commissions team member who uses this same software every day. Yeah, that's right. My team uses this software themselves, just like I do. And they're passionate about sharing it with other people just like I am. So there's 2 directions you can go now. You can forget everything I've told you here. Hit the back button and get ready for the next wave of emails tomorrow with washed-up soap opera actors promising one-click miracles. And then sit back and wait for those fantasy commissions to just somehow show up. And wait some more while the real-time web just leaves you further and further behind. Or you can take action fast right away today and get instant access to your own Fast Cash Commissions from the real-time traffic technology that you can see with your own eyes right from the minute you activate it. Click the Add to Cart button right now. Lock in your 2 Fast Cash Commission activator codes for just one guaranteed risk-free payment of $47 right now, and I'll see you on the inside.